You said it there before we started recording. The quality on the ball, the passing, we were lethargic, we were sloppy.
Well,
Watford.
in the first half, it was an absolute joke. Well, I'm not being funny. We must be the flipping colourblind team of the world, not being able to get to our own colour. It's unbelievable. Everybody had the same problem. Rashford, Martial. I can't blame just individual people. But we had a bit of a warning over the goalkeeper as well with, for some reason, De Gea. In the first half, there was a warning there when he went to get the ball, and I thought it was a bit soft that they didn't allow the goal. Obviously, we don't see what happened with the VAR, but to me, there was a mistake happening. My brother said it was definitely a foul. I said, it's got to be stronger.
Sure. Yeah, he's got to come and clear out the whole lot against Everton. Yeah.
Clear everyone. As soon as you've got the ball in your hands, you can elbows, knees, you can do what you want. You've almost got a license to kill.
But this mistake, it wasn't even like there was loads of pressure on it. He had it in his hand. I can't believe how he's basically thrown it into the net.
And I think he did the same against Everton. I think he's done the same early on in the second half. I think he's then gone and done it again, but with no pressure. Is he expecting pressure? Is he expecting to bump into the post? You're going to get a bruise or something? Who cares about getting bruises? You're supposed to be commit to the team. And I think some of the tackles, Jesse Lingard, there's some 50-50s there. There's maybe some 60-40 in his favour, and he's not even gone in. He's not even had the audacity to go in there and say, I want this. Now, McTominay is different. You give him a 50-50, you give him a 30-70 against, and he's going in. He's going to go and get hurt. These lads up front, no, not at all. And Martial, where's the movement? He's not moving. All right, he might have done one or two little things. I mean, the general movement around the place. How's Greenwood not getting in? How's James getting substituted?
But how was it? Solskjaer saying himself, Greenwood's making it difficult to not, include him in the starting lineups. Why do you think he's not getting a nod then in the starting lineups in the league?
I'm not so sure. Maybe Ollie's thinking, I've got to keep these other lads in the limelight because at some point they're not going to be good enough. I'm going to sell them, so I need the price to be higher rather than what they are. James, for me, has been great. He might not be having his greatest game on that particular day, but to me, switch him to the left, switch Rashford to the right, change it about a little bit. I think he's always been best on the left-hand side, cutting in, taking some shots. I think most of his goals have come from the left.
Come from that side, yeah.
So, I just find it difficult when he's moving about. All right, you can forgive people for not having a great game, for having a bit of a bad day. But when you've got simple passes from A to B not happening...
You're asking for trouble, aren't you?
And you're coming here today, you've got to nail them. They're bottom of the league, they've beat us, and they're still bottom of the league. That explains it.
Pogba came on, created a couple of chances.
It shouldn't even be there. To me, Pogba shouldn't even be in the dressing room. Is the problem today the fact that he was in the dressing room?
But look at the inconsistencies we've had. Whether he's been there, whether he was in Dubai, when he hasn't been here, we've been performing like that, haven't we?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
You don't think we've been equally as bad when he hasn't been anywhere near this squad?
Not really. Not as bad as that. That's up there with the worst performances I've ever seen. And also in the first half, I think Watford were equally as bad.
Yeah, it was a poor game.
Nobody knew who was who. It was like I told you, it was like two colourblind teams playing against each other. It was like something that you did in the park, something you did in the schoolyard when you were kids, not knowing what colour each person was, passing to the wrong person. It was a bit crazy, really, to be honest with you. At Man United level, we can't accept that. Yeah. Jesse Lingard, you're going through. I'm not really bothered about if he scored. I'd like him to score, don't get me wrong. But he's not scored for over a year. He's not done an assist for over a year. So why not have a shot, get it on target, make the goalkeeper save it? If you do some audacious, clever chip that's going to make you look like some sort of superstar, and it don't come off, instead of looking like a superstar, you look like an absolute don't care less idiots rather than putting it on target, slip it under him,
Try and make something.
try and make a shot, go round him. But he's just made himself look a fool.
To finish off, what's your thoughts on Solskjaer? How he's progressing?
Well,
Are we progressing?
Well, I think all is progressing. The problem you've got is he's a young manager. He's learning. He's got players there at the moment, and then players that are there that, like Jesse, people say about Jesse, he's a young player still. He's not a young player still. He's not young anymore.
He's not young.
Everyone is talking like he's 21. I don't know what he is. He's 27. Yeah, the man is now at his peak. And Ollie is struggling with trying to get between the difference between being honest and being faithful and putting faith in them players and what he can do otherwise. I think Pogba's a bad thing in the dressing room. I also think the body language of Martial's awful. His just body language is bad.
Is that not just how he is, though? Like, Berbatov
Maybe.
didn't run around like a blue-ass fly. People used to call Berbatov a lot of the time, oh, he doesn't run, though, but he had an amazing touch. He could look after the ball and score goals. I'm not trying to say that Martial is the same as Berbatov, but in terms of the body language, is he sometimes misunderstood because of that?
Maybe. Maybe there's a bit of that, but you've got to turn around and say what happens in front of you, what you're watching. And we can't see what's going on, you know, when they're training, so we don't know whether in training they look absolutely awesome. We don't know that. We can't see, we're not privy to that. So he might be smashing the ball in every corner, beating the goalkeeper no chance every time, and then you think, well, he's got to play, and then you get him there. But I just think the movement, the general sweat that he put, you know, that he's got to come off the pitch sweating and think, I've put 100% into that game. I've give blood and sweat for the money that I'm earning and for the badge and for the people in the crowd that have travelled to Watford. And they give blood and sweat just to get here. Some of the troubles we've had getting here. I mean, my brother missed the train. Another lad got kicked out because he went out and messed about. So, you know, people
Want to see that reciprocated, like,
yeah,
with the
of course
chain.
you do.
Listen, have a good Christmas.
All
And hopefully we do all right on Boxing Day.
Up the Reds, you know.
Up the
It's
Reds.
all about United.
Absolutely.
Come on, the Reds.
Nice one. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos. And if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.